Welcome back everybody, this is Lord Snoot and this is the next chapter in our Odyssey. That is Project Ozone 2 Kappa mode. And I have been a busy bee plotting what we're going to be up to. And I don't know about you, but I am sick of running everywhere and then this sneaking on air. So today we are going to learn how to fly just like R. Kelly. Little cup of tea. So while you've been away, I've been cooking up some alloys, making some energy conduits, more capacitors. We've seen how to do all that. Machine chassis. I'm not sure we've seen this before, which is player cores. That's just lapis, ram and emerald, so nothing really too freaky. And on here I've already set out a couple of recipes, so we've got some more capacitors, more alloys, some basic gears, which is just stone and sticks, but these redstone conduits are redstone conduit plus insulating glass, so I had to put some iron through the sag mill and grow a couple of cacti, but no big deal. Let's go ahead and make those, and then they go onto there, and that is our first jetpack, and that's the quest. And if we just skip through, so this is the recipe for the next one. Electrical steel, next at the original jetpack. Basic stuff really, more machine chassis, more capacitors, more energy conduits, so we should be able to, all being well, shift click that. I don't know why it's not doing it. I do know why it's not doing it. We have to make those. Why isn't it letting me make those? Can anybody see why we can't make those? Are we missing that little bit of redstone? Well, it looks like we're missing the redstone. Well spotted me. This one. This one. Two of you. Let's go ahead. Wonder if we can't shift click that in because that jetpack doesn't stack. Would be my guess. Yeah, there we go. Claim that one. Nope. Went off full screen there for some reason, so we'll go straight ahead into the next one. Right, this is where we need 4 of these, which are pulsating crystals. No big deal. 2 of these. And it's still not going to let us shift click that last section, so that goes like so. And then for the final bit, again we haven't got these vibrant alloys, so we'll get those, and then we will get 2 of those, and then all being well we have a jetpack, so we can take our chest off. That can go in the wrong place, and we'll go and charge it up in the capacitor bank, and I suppose we should look at how to add the armor to those. Capacitor bank is up there. 500 million, this takes 2 million, so that should be nice and quick. We have flight. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Right, so let's have a look at these armor plates. First one we are going to need is 5 silicon and 4 iron. That should be nice and straightforward. If I can find them again, that's this one. And then the next one is 10 conductive iron in the alloy smelter, which we don't have. Typical. Didn't plan that far ahead, did I? Let's go ahead and cook some more of that up, and then while that's cooking I will show you other things I've been working on. So up here Oh, that flight is so good. We have an agricraft. Oh, I haven't even been drinking. Section. So we've got all 10 plants. Lapis, redstone, gold, diamond, emerald and iron. Going into the harvester, which is solar powered, nice and straightforward. That's pulling the items into this storage drawer, and that is giving us all this stuff here. And I have put lots of diamond upgrades in because I didn't have enough emeralds, but that should be a thing of the past now. So 22,000 odd lapis, 16,000 redstone, 10,000 gold, 11,000 iron, 7,000 and odd emeralds. So what I'll probably do at some point is make emerald upgrades and then probably just put a void one on the end, because that's going to give us 4 of those. It's going to be crazy amounts. But then the other possible thing is a little swig of tea. Deep storage units. Now, I made one of these in error last time. I don't know if anyone noticed. I was saying vacuum hopper, but I made a vacuum chest, and they're not that expensive. So we could go ahead. Now we've got gold and redstone on tap. The only thing we really need to get going is the steel. So we will be looking at these. So we need 14 of these. Nether brick is easy, that's just cooked netherrack. That's cooked clay. And I believe we have the blaze powder now. Yes, we do. Do we have clay? 26. We've got lots of sand, we've got dust. So if I put the barrels, they should have water in. Yeah, they do. So let's get some dust going in there. And that should give us the clay for those blast bricks. And those blast bricks is just in order for us to make steel nice and easy, because I think it's just coal, coke and iron. So nice and straightforward. Collect all this clay up. Like so. That can go back in there. So I think we need 56 if my maths is right. And that's more than enough. Let's get that cooking. Have we got? Yeah, we've got netherrack. Okay. We are rocking and rolling. So there's our conductive iron. And so in the alloy smelter we need that last armour piece and 10 of those. And then the next one we want to be going for is... that's that one. We need this one. Electrical steel. 10 electrical steel. Have we got any electrical steel? Yeah, I thought I'd made a bunch of that. And then the next one is going to be dark steel. And I think I made a bunch of that as well. I did. That's groovy. I suppose we should also think about making a hang glider. So don't have to use our fuel. So that's 12 leather, 4 sticks, and then we need a... is that a stick or is... now then, does that have to be from Natura? No. So 5 sticks and 12 leather, that'll give us a hang glider. 5 of you. Where's our leather? In here. There's a hang glider. Let's take this off and add it to that. And now we've got the food shot. I've managed to get another pair of boots, which gives us the food on there, on those, not on the chest plate, so we haven't lost the food. Also gives us, third one down, restores health after taking lethal damage. That's an extra life, basically. Those are healing, and they are basically not very good, so I might look for a new helmet at some point soon. So let's cash all those quests in. That's just a chance cube, that's just a chance cube, that's, you know. So I suppose we need to be looking at this one. Wow. Dark Solarium. So that's soul sand, dark steel, and some more of those. So we want 1, 2 of those. Dark plate. Ah, right, we might be stuck. Is Vicio, is Imperio, is Crucio, is Axio, Spectre, Titanium, Diamond, Gravitite, wow, Reinforced, Exoskeleton, Jade, Exoskeleton, Zanite, Steel, Bronze, Osmium, Lapis. Man alive, that is a long route. But anyway, well, let's have a look at... Now then, did I not put some clay in? Oh, we're out of fuel. Let's go to our LPG cow, because this burns nice for fuel. And we're also going to want 56 netherrack. So that can go in there. And 14 blaze. Not sure why I'm walking around with the iron on me, but there you go. So yeah, the steel, not the steel, I'm thinking ahead of myself. The blast furnace is very, very similar to, we've got coal coke there to stick in it, but it's very similar to this little setup here. You can go in, so we'll probably put it here, and we take the coal coke that this generates plus iron, and that gives us steel. And that's the only real way we've got to make steel at the moment. So until we get into the magical crops, which is after we've got the Britannia plants, we're going to a little bit of Britannia, and we'll work our way probably up here, and this is where we need to be for that Vicio armor. And if we look at, let's have a look, for example, so steel was what we were talking about. I think there's a magical crop of it. Click through these. Have I managed to pick the only one without it? Okay, so let's pick another one, for example. So here we go. Magical crops. So that is vibrant alloy seeds. So there's blocks of vibrant alloy, which isn't too big a deal. That is going to be crazy, but this is all on a runic altar, which is from Britannia. So that is where we will be heading shortly. So what I might do, make up a load of torches, expand this area out, because this is all our grassland. That might not be a bad idea. But the other thing I might do, so we don't get loads of lag, is go to a different dimension. What's this carved eminence stone? Purple or magenta and ender pearl. So we could probably do that now. So let's do that while we're waiting. So it was 4 gold and a redstone for the clock. 4 burnt quartz. Have we got any of that? Have we got any quartz? Doesn't look like it, but that's not a big deal. We have some here. Oh man, I'm loving that flight. So what's this? This is just 16 we need, do we? Oop. Where are we along here? Not really anywhere we need to be worried about with that. Basic machine frames are now open to us. And a soul binder, which doesn't look too hard. So we've got lots of things we can look at now. That soul binder will unlock this little bit. Epsilon is pneumaticraft. We haven't started that bit yet. I went ahead and made the hammer, and we've also got the harvester now, so we could probably rattle a couple of these off. Is there anything else open? There is. Theta is open. Now that's the one with another dimension which we can go to. But we're going to need some more glowstone. I've used a lot of our glowstone up. And that's about it. So we have got a lot of routes we can take. That should be enough for some burnt quartz. If I blast that in here as well. So we have now enough for our blast brick. Let's go and set that up with our immersive engineer's hammer. Again, it's just a 3x3, which we give it a little love tap with the hammer too, and we're going to be left over with a brick again. So, is that not pulling? Pull, push. That's better. Right, so let's grab our coal coke. Oop, wrong one. Which is here, and we'll grab a stack of iron. Which is 7 9s and 1. A little bit of a maths equation for you there. Trust me, that's right. And where we go. So that is going to give us 64 iron. That's excellent. We want the burnt quartz, which we now have. We need 4 stone, an ender pearl, and a couple of pink. Or magenta, I believe was right. So can we go to the last millennium, please? We can't if we do that. That was... What's the matter with that? Magenta and purple by the looks of it. So have we got purple? We haven't. So how do we get purple dye? We could get that's magical crops, which we'll be getting into. We can mix red and blue. Ender plant seeds, which have been removed. So it looks like we need to mix lapis and rose red, and I'm sure we can do that. We can. Have we got a lapis? Yes. Does that make... It does. We only need one of those. Thank you kindly. So that in there, which means we have our last millennium portal. Now this is completely new to me, so there we go. How do we do it? Right click. And we are here. A lovely little telegraph pole. And do you want to trade anything? No, you don't. You're just a bloke. Hello, Mr. Bloke. With a cauldron of water. So this is completely lag free. So we'll probably be moving a lot of stuff over here at some point. And I'm just wondering about chunk loading this. Putting our agricraft in here, because all the tick updates and graphic updates on this, when we've got it fully going with all of the plants, is going to cause a bit of a load on the server. Nothing too crazy, but it'd be nice not to have to suffer frame rate issues. I'll think about that. But yeah, in the meantime, we've got our steel cooking. We have a reward. That's our steel production. And now it's wanting us to make some wires. So we could probably make these straightforward. 4 electrum and a stick. We have electrum in the form of that and that and that. 2, 3, 4. That's that one. What's this one? 2 steel, 2 aluminium. 2 steel. Now then, have we got aluminium? We have 1. Plus a load there. Go and throw that in our smeltery. What am I doing? That should be nice and quick. Here it comes. So we're going to need 4 more in there to make that into a block. Plenty of steel now. So we can make our next set of wires. With you and with you and with you. That should be the quest. Indeed it is. Stick them in there. And let's have a look at our reward. A sponge. For cleaning our faces. More garbage, more garbage. Okay, so we could continue down this little quest line and see if we can get into some cooler machinery. What's this one then? Low voltage cable. Plastic, we can make that. Plastic and copper, so we can probably make a load of that relatively straightforward. Low voltage, there it is. Nice and straightforward. Medium voltage. I see a pattern forming here. Now then, is it going to remember that we've done it? It is. Yeah. That's that one. Then we want transformers. Wow, this looks a bit different. So, a Tesla coil. Wow, remember them from Command and Conquer Red Alert? They were cool. Machine housing. No, didn't we make... We did. That was lucky. Transformer. So 4 carbide, 4 brass. Should be straightforward if we have any carbide left. Which we don't. Of course we don't. Coal round tungsten. Nice and easy. There's our machine housing. And we haven't got any of those cables left. That is typical. Another memory test coming up. And it was 3 of you and 6 more plastic. So now we've got high, low and medium, which is good because I'm guessing the transformers are logical. Low to medium, yeah. Tesla coil, wow. Okay, so we're getting into some crazy stuff now. So we've got the HV wire, these steel, so we need 6 of these, so that's 24 and 4. Good job we had all that steel. Six, please. Thank you. What are these? These make 4, so we want 4 copper. Let's go and get our cable. Have we got the copper on us? We haven't. 4 copper. Copper coil. What was that thing? Hemp rope with 4 copper. Now I think we have. So have we got enough to go ahead? What we're missing? 4 copper. We've got the copper coils. Steel cable coil isn't what we thought it was, or what I thought it was. But that's easy enough to rectify. Four of you. Well, now what we're missing? I didn't think we're missing anything. How strange. So there's our Tesla coil. Oh my god, right. And this is an electric motor, which is more of you, which we haven't got. Do you know, it always bugs me when people are playing this and I'm watching it. They just get loads of it and then you don't have to keep going back. But for some reason, I guess it's because your inventory goes bonkers. You just don't do it. I will try and do that, I think. 2 of you. Out of copper again, so we get all that copper. That's that. No, of course you're not going to stack for me, are you? Low. Oh, have I not got medium? And I'm now going to run out of the low again. There is medium. That's more of that. We now want the low. Man, we've nearly burnt through a stack of plastic doing this. Is that enough? That is enough, I'm sure it is. Machine housing. It's up here. Low on that side. medium on that side, machine housing in the middle. Finally, wow. That is a lot of stuff. I guess you can go in there as well. So that now hopefully registers that. And the last one is exactly the same, which I'm not going to put you guys through. So I will go ahead and make that up off camera in between episodes. And hopefully that'll open that up. And what's this one? Firebox heat cable. Not really sure what that is. Anyway, that is going on longer than I planned. So thank you ever so much for joining me. And yeah, I guess we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks and see ya.